So where are we going today?
So we're going to go to Mark Twain National Forest to a place called King Sink. King Sink.
And there's a giant sinkhole out there?
There's a giant sinkhole that runs down through a hollow at a junction of a road. And from there, we're going to go back to the Mark Twain and explore some more places down on the Big Piney. See what we can find down there today.
Okay. Yeah, and at the gas station, we talked to one of your buddies. He said he had some experiences down in Dent County. And,
yeah. Yep, right across the Dent County line there in another place that I'd heard about. But yeah, he said that during turkey season that he had something that was growling, scaring turkeys away. Also, every time he would take a step, it would walk with him and growl at him. So he got up and left. And also one of his friends that was with him hunting did the same thing and didn't go back hunting there no more.
Yeah, and he described the growl as like this deep, almost demonic growl, he said it was long, like it had a long duration to it, and it really freaked him out. When his buddy was hunting that one time, he said he looked down and his buddy was at the bottom of his tree stand.
Yeah.
Before dark. He's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, well, he wouldn't really tell him, and I guess he heard that same growl.
Same growl.
By the pond, the same area that he had that experience with the turkeys.
Yes.
He said he got followed out of there, though, when he left. He got out of the turkey blind because all the turkeys took off. He said he was hearing that growl follow him.
Yeah. I also said that the other guy was down there deer hunting and seen something with black fur walking. Asked if it was a bear. He said that no, it wasn't no bear. I know that guy he was talking about. He would know the difference between a bear or a deer or anything like that. So that tells me that it was bipedal, that walking on two legs. That's no doubt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we got followed out of there by the Mayfield. Is that what it is? Mayfield Cemetery?
Mayfield Cemetery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were being followed down that ridge, and when we'd look over there was nothing, but I heard it. And you were walking behind me, and I looked over at you. I was like, "Do you hear that?" And you were already looking up that way.
Yeah. Every time I would take a step, I could hear it walking with me, and every time I'd stop, I could hear it stop. So I was trying to get your attention, and by then you had caught on to it, and we're looking up that way.
And down at the bottom of that hill by the Big Piney River, I was smelling something, and by the time I got your attention, all I heard was something taking off, and you were already tuned into that. You were getting your gun ready.
Yeah, I was getting prepared then.
Like they were running like left and right, but it sounded at one point like they were coming at us, a few of them, and they sounded huge. I almost said, "Hand me your pistol," because I left mine at the truck. I was gonna say it, but then I was like, well, we'll just see what happens. Yeah, and then it got so dark you couldn't hardly see nothing, but I could still hear them walking back to the right. But when we walked out, you could still hear them walking. Yeah.
But that stuff was so thick and gray in there.
Yeah, it was like a dried up slough, and that's where they ran through. But when we're coming back from the river, I could hear something moving around those bushes. I don't know, what are they, briar?
Look like multiple rose bushes. Yeah, and briar. Inside, just bunches of cedar trees, too. It was really thick.
It's like the end of wintertime, almost springtime, and you still can't see through that stuff.
Yeah, I'd hate to see what it looks like during the summer. You wouldn't be able to see 5 foot.
If we go in there during the summertime, we're putting on those snake guards.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I bet it's snaky.
Absolutely.
Have you ever seen timber rattlers here?
No, I've seen pictures and heard of people running over them. Mm-hmm. There was a big one killed back in 80s or 90s right here on M Highway. That it was a timber rattler, and it was real big. It had like 17 rattles.
Yeah.
And they used to have a picture of it in the store up here at Flat. I wish they could have heard what the noise was whenever we were walking in the pines when you found that stick.
Yeah. As soon as I pulled that stick out of the ground, we heard pink, like loud.
Loud, super loud.
Yeah.
Like I thought somebody had either, dropped the tailgate of my truck or broke a door open. But it sounded metallic, but when we got back, there was nobody around, nothing.
Yeah, that was weird. Wonder if it has something to do with the cemetery.
I'm not sure. But whenever we first got out and it felt like somebody or something was watching us from the pines, we were getting real close to coming over that ridge. That would have been the next ridge over. So whatever it was could have kept us from going on that, that ridge there.
Yeah. You want to know something that's like lingered in my mind since we last spoke? How you said, the old timer said, don't be messing around out there at nighttime.
Yeah. Yeah, I've often wondered what they were talking about.
Bigfoot, Dogman, Paranormal,
to Bigfoot. And, I remember my dad telling me numerous times, don't be down there messing around after night. There's stuff that doesn't sleep down there. So, I mean, that as a young kid, that scared me, but yet, always piqued my curiosity on what is it.
Yeah, the Native Americans would tell their children, don't be out after dark or else the hairy man will get you. And they thought it was just a way, for them to make sure they're at home.
Yeah, that's true. But then you hear some of them said, no, that was truthful, that they would actually take their kids. But yeah, there's definitely things that goes bump in the night that we can't explain. And hopefully that we can find out whatever it is down here and have a good sighting and get proof of what I've seen and what other people have seen down here.
Yeah. Honestly, Bigfoot don't scare me as much as that, like I was telling you last time, the werewolf howl that I heard, followed up by a scream.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just deep guttural, like if you were at a concert, just, I mean, powerful. And then as soon as that ended, it lasted like 6 to 8 seconds, you'd hear.
Yeah. Was it moving real fast? Like,
no, it was just right there in the woods. I'm inside the house. I got the window open. It was like a Wednesday. I was watching Cartoon Network, Family Guy. Mm-hmm. It was like 9, 11 at night. I had the window all the way open because it was hot in the house, and it was just right out there in the woods.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same place I've seen the Sasquatch too. I don't know.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if it's Sasquatch or if it is the Dogman. But I heard that they move super fast, and yeah, I wouldn't want to have that occurrence happen to me. I mean, we know Sasquatch and Bigfoot can move very fast, but it seems like they want to disappear or they'll stand their ground.
Yeah. I was actually watching Monster Quest yesterday, and there was the werewolf episode, and it was just like Bob's story down there in Licking. Oh, what do we got here? Whoa. The guy said he saw a dogman, or it was a wife and husband. They saw a dogman real close, like they came up on it in the vehicle, right on a bridge, and this thing took off and jumped over the bridge, just like what Bob described in Licking.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the same exact type of encounter.
Yeah. How far was the bridge to the bottom, like to the river, or?
At Bob's encounter or the one on Monster Quest?
Bob's encounter.
It was like 20-foot drop.
20-foot drop.
Yeah. And it's right there by that road that we've talked about where he wants to camp at.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where his friend Billy had Bill. He had all of his experiences. That's his like son-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
Where he was camping out there with his dogs, and
now did that happen
came up
in the wintertime, or was that?
I think that was in October.
In October.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, somebody wouldn't be out there at night in October jumping off of a bridge where they couldn't see where they were going.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He said it was like, it had like a bear head on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like a protruding snout?
Mm-hmm. Ears and stuff like a bear. But it was like canine-like. Yeah.
Now I have seen a report on TV where there is a bear, and I forgot where it's at, and it's in a suburbs, and it's injured, and it's front left or front right leg, and it walks around on 2 legs, but it's real skinny.
Mm-hmm.
The people have taken pictures and they have filmed it, and you can definitely tell it's a bear. It will bend over and eat, but when it walks around on 2 legs, but it's very clumsy.
Yeah.
Now I think they got a nickname for it in their town.
Is it a cryptid?
No, it's an actual bear.
Oh, okay.
It was injured. I don't know if it was hit or what, but it'll bend over and every once in a while, but it walks around on 2 legs.
Oh wow.
Yep. But it doesn't walk very well. I mean, you can tell it's off balanced.
Yeah.
And this is where King Sink is at.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
This is an awesome looking area.
Yep.
I'd really like to turkey hunt around here. It's all Mark Twain?
Yep.
Man, there's Mark Twain everywhere around here. I like the way it's not so logged out. I mean, this particular section does seem like it was logged, but I'm saying most of the Mark Twain around here is a natural forest, and the Sasquatch like natural forest, not logged timber forest. A lot of good roads that shoot off there. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say that I'm brave, you know, you're brave for staying out there. Honestly, I'm not brave, and I just want to find answers, and I'm more afraid of not talking than actually standing up for what I've seen and, you know, trying to do something about all this, because I think I'd be more afraid of just shutting my mouth, not ever telling anyone, and having to deal with like the repercussions of holding all that in and not doing anything about it.
Yes. Yep.
It makes me feel alive going out too in the woods.
It does. Makes sure heightens your senses.
Yeah.
Like you could tell, deer season. After being out there, you're hearing, you're smelling, everything heightens. Then you go back to go to Walmart or Dollar General, you can hear people talking away, you can hear, smell people right off the bat.
Oh yeah.
So there was a little road right back here that'll take us there.
Really?
Yeah. Now this is the first time I've been here. I've heard about it.
Okay.
But I've never been back here before.
Yeah.
I've been back in here, back towards Mill Creek and stuff before, and that's another place I want to go explore.
Did you want to go shed hunting out at the Current River? Go meet David?
Yeah. I figured that'd be a real good place to find some sheds, and
we can do that.
Plus just walking around looking for sheds. If there is something following us, we can hear it and listen like we did last time. Maybe we can catch what's killing down there.
If you're open-minded, you believe in the cryptids, you're a good person, you're a friend of David's, he'll welcome you for sure. I mean, either way, even if you didn't believe, he'd show you around and tell you everything about the area.
Definitely.
It's pretty spooky being out there. I mean, that's a lot of woods out there.
Oh yeah, I've seen on that video, and you just get that feeling,
Oh yeah, you do. I mean, the dead animals that he's found in those fields, he's heard wood knocks, seen the orbs, he was with his grandson, heard a whoop, and just the things that they would do around the house. There's Sasquatch activity around there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, just those pictures that I've seen with the deer and the orbs above them, there's definitely something going on there.
Oh yeah,
no doubt. All right, this is it. Let's go find out.
Yep, let's go see what's in here.
Tree structures or anything like that we normally see.
Well, this is perfect habitat.
Yes, it is.
How far down does this road go?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
I've never been down here. My dad told me there was a good place to go fishing down here.
Really? Doesn't look like anyone's been down here for a while.
No, it doesn't.
The tracks look a little older.
Something out there.
Yeah, I see it.
I don't know if it's trash or what.
Yeah, I think it's trash. Some type of cage right there. Is that a trap?
Looks like some sort of trap.
Yeah. You see something?
Straight down to there.
What is it?
I don't know.
I heard something over there. Yeah, that's two cedars. That one's kind of like leaning over. And there's that one over there.
Yeah.
So maybe something in that area.
That's what I was thinking. There should be, right here, should be that big sinkhole.
What is it?
The big sinkhole should be right here.
Okay.
So we should be walking over and just coming into a huge spot.
Okay.
scratches on the tree.
I don't know. Guess somebody was sitting here rifle hunting.
Yeah, either that or somebody treated a raccoon. Dogs were running around it.
Yeah, that's true. So right now, we're heading towards a sinkhole, and we're trying to be as quiet as possible as we sneak up there.
Quartz.
How big is the sinkhole?
Big.
Okay.
Yeah. You can see it from Google Earth.
Yeah. I'm thinking somewhere around the shooting range we should be able to find some structures.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Does it look like it was moved? At some point.
Some point, yeah. The big rock. Seeing a lot of stuff. It looks like tree structures down here. Trees bent over.
Yeah. There's the big sinkhole. It's like a giant bowl. That's the sinkhole. big sinkhole.
There's my kill. See how big this is, folks. Zoom in.
Are those pines up there private land or public land?
Public. All this is public.
Okay. I might want to go check that out later. And that's closer to the shooting range.
Yeah, I think there's a road that goes over there.
Okay, cool. Anytime I see these rocks split like this, I think of that story like with Moses and the Israelites going through the desert.
Yeah.
Where he hits it with the staff and water starts coming up. Or that one movie where that guy steps in it, breaks his leg and gets stuck.
Oh, yeah, gets trapped.
Yeah. He has to cut his own leg off.
Figured I'd be, this is the first time I've ever been to this one.
Yeah.
I found it on Google Maps.
Really?
Yeah. And I've been down that road a million times. Never knew this was here.
Well, I wonder if there's like a big creek bottom down there.
I don't know. I'd say it probably holds water. But they say it's a sinkhole.
What do you think created it? Like a meteorite?
No. All the way back up to M Highway, there's sinkholes. And across I-44 on the 169, supposed to be the state's biggest sinkhole over there. You could fit this one inside of it. It holds water. Yeah. It's crazy. It's caves, cave systems that have collapsed.
Mm-hmm. Thought I saw something move down there, like grayish white.
Yeah, I seen something right down in there move.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I see something really dark over here. I zoomed in on it for quite a while, but it wouldn't move.
Yeah.
But you would think that'd be a cave or something.
Yeah, there's got to be some caves down there.
Yeah.
I want to check out this field back here for deer hunting sake.
Back over this way?
Yeah, it looks like pretty good stuff.
Yeah. I know that there's a fence somewhere over and there's private on that other side.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have some sort of pheasant hunting place. You can go hunt pheasants.
Ooh, yeah.
Could you imagine sitting here deer season?
Well, this would be a cool spot, yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't see nothing right here, but
No.
definitely in that bottom.
Oh, yeah. There's got to be a spot where they got a trail where they cross
Yes.
side to side. Several trails, I'm sure.
Like that ridge, a saddle right there, that'd be a natural.
Mm-hmm. Especially like you said, if there's a spring down there,
Yeah.
you'll find that trail right
You'll
by
find
there.
it, yep. I can see better with my glasses.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah.
Naked eye.
Want to do a tree knock?
Yeah.
I think that one's hollow. Try it.
That had a good echo to it. That looks pretty big right there. I'm not sure what kind of poop that is. Never seen anything like this before. Wonder what that is. Big rabbit, I guess. Some big pellets.
Yeah, kind of looks like a rabbit, but it had to be a big jackrabbit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them over there. Giant rat, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a giant rat. It's a pretty cool place, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
I'd like to get, next time we'll come in, we'll go on that, there's a forestry road.
Mm.
And, because it looks like there's a overhang or something on that other side.
Yeah. The wind's really howling.
Yeah.
I figured it would after it rained.
Yeah, I threw a rock down there and you couldn't really hear it.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a perfect place to set deer season right here.
Yeah. See if we can find any sheds or structures by these fields.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, that is unusual. Comes out from behind the tree, wraps around.
Yes. So a tree that's on the other side and a tree that fell this way.
Mm-hmm.
That it went up under. So a tree, it should have got, if it was going to get one, it should have got that one, but not that one.
Yeah, should have got that one right there. Yeah, good eye. Now, one thing I did find unusual about this spot was all the pushed over cedars.
Yeah.
Unless it's just solid rock underneath, and the roots aren't able to take hold of the ground very well, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like anything fell on top of the cedars for them to be leaning over like that.
Yeah, and there ain't been nobody in here to push them over, you know, tracks or anything for bobcat or four-wheeler.
Wonder why they call this forest the Mark Twain. Was Mark Twain here? Oh, you got something scraping.
Mark Twain supposedly said the land was so beautiful or something that he wanted to preserve it.
Okay.
But I think Mark Twain was from Missouri.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay. He hung out with all the big dogs.
Yes, he did.
A little fishing pond there? Or no, just
Yeah,
a little watering
just
hole?
a little pond.
Yeah. But these are the pines that we saw on the other side of the sinkhole?
Yep.
Okay.
Then there's actual road there.
Oh, wow.
We can go down if you want. It don't matter to me.
We can check it out if you want. Looks like a squatchy area.
Yes, it does. It looks definitely looks squashy. I don't think anybody's been down here in a while.
Yeah. Unless the recent rain washed away a lot of the tracks.
Yeah, we did get a lot of rain.
Yeah. Wonder what the river looks like right now.
I don't know. I'd say it's probably up. Of course, I thought the cut-through road, the creek would be up, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Beaver Creek was flowing real good when I got off work yesterday. So M Highway is a pretty good ways across there.
Oh.
One time, me and my buddy, when we were teenagers, we decided to go deer hunting over there, and my buddy got lost. He come out on this road at a camp. It's like 8 miles through here, 9
Really?
miles. Yeah, he walked in the dark.
Yeah, that'd be spooky to do by yourself.
Yeah, he said it was. He said that he walked up so many hills and hollers and didn't know where he was at.
Mm-hmm.
I think right there are the pines.
Yeah, I was shaving the other day. I thought I had it on the larger setting, and I had it on the lowest one. And I shaved, and it was like, oh man, it's not the size I wanted. Oh well.
I do that sometimes when I'm putting that design in my hair.
Yeah.
I'll slip, and I'm like, oh.
So we need a code. Let's say if we do see a Sasquatch, we're trying to be quiet. What's the code? Like a fist up in the air, or like a short whistle?
We could do that, or do, you know, when you're getting, then point. So 2, then point to the one you're looking at.
Okay.
So when we see it, point, and then wherever it's at.
Yeah. Yeah, because the whistle could give us away. The point, there could be a chance we're not looking at each other and we don't see it, but
Yeah.
better than giving ourselves away.
Well, we're pretty good, though, about walking with each other and stopping.
Yeah. I noticed you were using the large trees and walking behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay in the shade, not in the light.
Yep. Just like I was stalking deer or stalking something, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty well like deer hunting, turkey hunting. Man, this is a pretty area back here.
Yeah, it's a real pretty area. I'm not seeing any structures or anything, though. I mean, not yet anyway, like we did over at Mayfield.
Yeah. Yeah, that area was pretty interesting.
Yeah. Be a perfect place to find fresh tracks, too.
Yeah. I like the way we were seeing a bunch of deer sign over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we still got a good ways to go down this road. Not very much service out here.
No.
Says I got 5G, but
If we can, yeah.
yeah, I'll try to move it.
Okay.
It doesn't look like somebody's been back here for a while. I locked in.
Yeah.
Maybe the Squatch
Right?
did that.
Get up here and the whole family's got a tent out here.
It could be.
Like you got through my big fortress there. Got those tires stacked up.
Uh-huh. I posted some photos from one of my outings in southeast Missouri recently on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
and the hate that it got is unreal. You know, people saying, oh, you guys got mental health issues. How much weed were you guys smoking? I mean, it's just one after another. Honestly, it was pissing me off, so I just
Really?
started saying all kinds of stuff to them too. Not like real bad, but
Yeah. Yeah, that's not good.
yeah. A lot of it's older people too.
Really?
Yeah, old folks.
Well, I can promise you I take random drug tests all the time, so
Yeah.
I'm good.
I mean, even if you were smoking weed or drinking beer, I mean, how many people at bars are seeing Sasquatch? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, like a show I seen earlier today, a guy was saying, you know, nobody ever talked about it growing up because you were told not to. You know, don't mention it because people think you're crazy. But we've gotten to a generation now where, you know, if people tell the truth and what they've seen, pretty much, well, you know, we said you walk into a bar, 18 out of 20 people is going to say they've seen a spaceship. They've seen something they can't explain in their life.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But for people to think that it's impossible for an unknown creature to exist out there is pretty small-minded.
Yeah, pretty small-minded. And that just takes you, what was it, in the late 40s, early 50s, when they first filmed apes, silverback apes. Until then, apes were cryptozoology.
Oh, yeah. Same with the giant squid.
Yep.
You know, they discovered that. And
Yep.
the panda bear, apparently that was a cryptid.
Yeah. Yep. Was it the Tasmanian devil dog or whatever? What is it? Striped, but it's a dog.
Yeah.
Then in the 1915 or 20s, they had two, a pair in a zoo, and they both ended up dying. But they know that they were real.
Mm-hmm.
But now they said that they may have some on the trail cams out east in Asia and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they made a comeback.
Martin Lambert said, okay, so can I get a picture that's not out of focus or blurry? That's reasonable. I mean, but at the same time, he's not considering like the Patterson-Gimlin footage. He's just thinking it's fake. You know, it could be real. There's some good ones on there.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, with technology getting better and better, they should be getting better. I mean, we don't have old razor phones taking pictures of them, you know, good equipment.
Yeah.
A lot of it's just getting close enough to one to actually get it, you know.
Richard Cross says, so now we have a reality show about smoking weed in the woods. Good job, fellas. Okay. This guy, Norman Nelson, says, we have no DNA to prove this beast exists. It's a hoax. Bigfoot is real. I had coffee and donuts with him the other day. Just didn't let me take a picture with him. One guy says, whoops, I missed it. Rick Del Monte says, will this be shown on the Fantasy Channel? Edward McHugh says, more BS, how high can they pile it? And I said, about as high as your bald head. He did not like that one.
Wow.
One guy says BS. Daniel Fontaine says, put down the weed. Oscar Olson says, more bull hockey. Like, dang, man, they just keep coming. That one got slammed, though. It was just like, dang.
Yeah, right?
But, yeah, the Daniel guy and Edward, I mean, they're kind of D-bags. So.
Yeah, but, you know, I didn't believe in it before I had my time that it happened to me.
Yeah.
I'll try to look for the right word, but I always thought in the back of my mind, yeah, it could be like aliens or anything else. I'm not going to believe it until I see it.
That's how I was, too.
And whenever it happened, then it changes your whole outlook.
Absolutely.
I mean, I've people ask, you know, last time if I'd ever seen ghosts or anything like that. One time when I was going through a divorce, I woke up one night and seen a ghost above me. Closed my eyes, opened eyes, it was still there. That happened 4 or 5 times. I know I was awake, I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
I made enough movement and thrashing around. My dad got up and it went away. Mm-hmm. And I told my dad what I had seen, and he just shook his head yes and went back to bed. And I turned on all the lights and stuff.
What did you see?
It was a full apparition of a person. Ghostly white, gray. It was evil, whatever it was, and I couldn't breathe. It was like it was choking me. I didn't see no hands around it, but it was close enough, and it was like that.
Oh, wow.
I closed my eyes 4 or 5 times, and then finally, when I took a deep breath in, and I even had long enough time to think it was the paralysis, where you're just waking up from sleep, you know, mm-hmm. and you scare yourself.
Yeah.
But no, it was there. But that's the only, you know, really time I've had anything with an apparition, you know, or ghost. Mm-hmm. Just one time.
Well, I believe you. So, you said you saw that giant triangle craft on the way here. Yeah. How big do you think it was?
Shoot. I was probably 7 years old. Mm-hmm. It was big to me back then. I would say probably, you know, triangle of 200 by 200 feet. But it had a light on each end on the bottom and one light in the center. And it hovered about 6-10 foot off the ground. I was in a booster seat. My mom and my brother were up front. Cars were coming the opposite way, and everybody was stopped in the dip of the road. And this is 1988, 89. And I remember seeing it, and it got real bright with colors, and it was about 6 foot thick, the ship was. Mm-hmm. And when I see it come down and flattened out and just looked like a bar. And there was like pretty lights coming off of it, and all of a sudden it just poof, like sparklers going off in different ways to the ground, and it didn't take off or go sideways or up or nothing. It just sparkly colors, and it was gone.
Yeah.
So my brother drew a picture of it, my mom drew a picture of it, and they still got pictures of it.
So you guys all saw it? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yep.
It's pretty interesting that it's close to Fort Leonard Wood, though. The military base.
Yeah. Yep, it is. And like I said, you know, that was when they had the stealth fighter and stuff, but I've never seen them hover, you know, stuff like that, and then disappear with sparkly colors. It was something I'd never seen before.
Yeah. What we got there? Somebody's marking their trail, huh?
Miller Lite and Budweiser.
I'd rather have the Budweiser.
Nope. Then they got some NOS up here in the ditch too.
Little X right there.
Yep.
You see that?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah. Could be random, but.
And another one. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of other sign down through here.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever I seen the black triangle, I was out there trying to film UFOs, and I had my camera inside, and I went outside for a little bit, and I heard my dog whining, just yelping, and he always does when the crafts go over. He just starts freaking out, and I was walking back to my house on the sidewalk, and I looked up, and this big, giant triangle floated right over the house. Silent, had 3 lights, and the back right one was really bright compared to the other 2.
Yeah.
But it was ginormous, and it gave me a strange feeling, like I was being pushed backwards, and it was like moving, like the earth was moving back and the craft was still. But I guess it was just so big, it gave off that feeling.
Yeah.
What do we got over there?
Oh, I've seen that one there.
Got an arch over there or something. I got that feeling at the Mayfield Cemetery. This place didn't really give me as much vibes. Surely they're in here, though. I mean, they got to be in here. Did that tree just fall? Are we stuck in here? Oh, okay.
Oh, I gotta say, I hope not. I got a log chain in the back. I'll hook to it if I have to.
I don't remember seeing that on the way here. I guess we did.
Must have passed it.
Yeah, it looks like it's already been cut.
Yeah. Big old hollow tree.
Mm-hmm. We've cut down trees like that where they got baby squirrels on the inside or raccoons. They live inside there.
Yeah. Pretty neat.
Yeah. What's your favorite restaurant in Rolla?
Man, that'd be hard to say. I like Koi.
Yeah,
but
Koi's good. It's expensive.
Yeah, it used to be a lot better before COVID hit.
Really?
Yeah, and they had some really good chefs there.
I think it's better when they got the Mexicans cooking.
I do like...
For some reason, they make it really good.
There's a little, what they call that, chuck wagon right behind McDonald's.
Uh-huh.
They got some really good, like Tokyo Express, and they got some good food.
Do you like, shoot, that one with the big cow in front of there? The
Sirloin Stockade?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
It used to be better when they had steak and stuff.
Yep. Big moo cow.
Yeah, they quit serving steak.
Yeah. My favorite was Pryor's Pizza. Man, as a kid, that was my favorite go-to.
Yeah. Where was that at?
So we'll go past O'Reilly's on the same side. 63, probably 2 buildings up on the left. They were there for probably 40, 50 years. Long time.
Yeah. Cool.
I want to try Longhorn though. You know, the ones up in Jeff City are really good.
I did notice that the last time I was going through there. I love me some Longhorn Steakhouse.
Oh yeah. It's like when you go eat steak, it's like, give me the biggest one you got. That's if you're gonna eat it, get the biggest one.
Is that the one where you can pick what steak you want?
I think so. Yeah, you can pick pretty much any type you want. And I think that up front they got that menu where it's laid out, you know.
So I'm thinking whenever we do find an area where we know for sure they're at, like, okay, we had for sure activity. The next step from there is to hang up audio recorders. I got a ghillie suit that I can wear. I'm already wearing the hex suit. This stuff's supposed to like block your EMF, and they can't like turkey, deer, stuff like that can't pick up your electrical field that your body gives off naturally. And supposedly it works. I don't know. My buddy bought me this, and I'm thinking we camp there, hopefully, if it's not too freaky.
Yeah.
And we'll just sit in place and run the parabolic, the thermal device, and we'll see what we can get, really. I mean, we're really going in blind. Like, we don't know what we're looking for. I mean, we know, tree structures, wood knocks, and things like that, but we don't know where this is going to happen, what we're going to see. So we just kind of have to be ready and be anticipating what we're expecting to see. And you kind of just have to envision what might be in there, where's a good spot. And I kind of feel like we did that a little bit at the Mayfield Cemetery. Like, we thought, okay, this road's closed, it might be down in there. And sure enough, like, we had some strange experiences down there.
Yep. Yeah, that time that it happened on the river with me, it's 1 a.m., 1:30ish, and then you're not expecting that. You're fishing, so it wasn't like we were looking for them. They hear fish splashing in the water, or maybe hear us talk a little bit, which may sound like gibberish if it's far away. Because usually if 2 people are talking far away, you can pick up on, nouns and stuff like that, but it sounds like gibberish to me, until you get close enough.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I mean, a person may go down there and recreate what we were doing and see what happens. I mean,
yeah.
Get downwind of them.
Yeah, I think that matters a lot, keeping the wind in your favor and just kind of keeping quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Well, you were talking about the other day about getting in your boat, getting into the river, and fishing, cooking some fish. I think that's a good way to attract them.
Yeah. Yeah, plus put that smell in the air. But yep. Then I fish out of my boat. It'll still make noise because you're, putting your fishing pole on metal, clanking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But a person can be pretty quiet if they want to be,
Wonder what's back in there.
I got another hollow with some pines on the other side.
Yeah. Didn't see too many big buck rubs in here for some reason.
No, I didn't. I've seen a couple ground scrapes, older. But it was kind of odd around that one tree was real bare.
Yeah, that was weird.
And that could have been from somebody cleaning it out to sit under it, or somebody coon hunting and the dogs, all the way around in a circle.
Yeah.
Jumping up and down.
Not too many rocks moved, but I guarantee you when we find this structure site out here, you're going to see all kinds of big rocks that have been moved.
Yeah.
Arches, X's, triangles, squares.
Yeah, I've often wondered why they make those little twigs and what they're trying to do.
Yeah. That shows how intelligent they are because they have their own language. They're not just some dumb animal or primate out there in the woods. Like, they have a complex language that they use to communicate with one another, and it's got to be ancient. People have mentioned it could be Abenaki, could be part of like the ancient Sumerians or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I've heard people say it sounds kind of like French with gibberish in it, but they say it could be more complex, kind of like the English language is the only one where we use like where could be spelled different and mean for different terms. They could have something like that where each time they say something, it can mean different things.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't heard the gibberish yet. I'd like to hear the chatter.
Yeah, I would too. I'd like to hear them communicate, but it's just like anything else. If you practice long enough, whistling, whooping, you can tune yourself in real good.
I wonder what the whoops mean.
I've wondered that if it's like, I'm over here, or if it's, telling them, hey, there's something in between us or something like that. Because, a whoop really don't sound anything other than a whoop. It's something to get your attention,
Yeah. I think the alpha male has to be the smartest one in the clan. Like, he's got to have compassion towards the little ones, the females, the younger males, and he has to have that aggression too, where he can like dominate.
Yeah.
But not too much to where, like chimps, where there'll be some that are group leaders where they're just really violent, but eventually that leads to their demise, because another one that's younger that is an upcomer, he's going to kill them. So you kind of have to have like middle grounds of understanding of, I can't be too territorial. I have to be understanding, or else, one day they're going to learn from me and they're going to kill me too.
Yeah, that's true. Same as a lion in a pride, all the younger males will be his, but every lion has its reign. So once another one kills him, if there's any juveniles or young ones, that lion will kill all of his younger ones unless they leave.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if they're like that or not, but,
Well, there's got to be alpha males out there that are like Simba, and there's got to be some that are like Mufasa.
Yeah.
That don't follow the rules.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've often wondered that, the ones that'll come up to people's houses and taunt them all night, some of them are just curious. I don't know if it's the younger juveniles, kind of like when we were kids, we'd go out in the woods, go make bike trails or, go wander around. You found an old house, we made it our camp and we explored it, But when we first come up on it, we didn't go in it. We'd go look around the edges, we'd make sure it was safe.
Yeah.
It could be the same thing with them.
Maybe like the missing people, due to like a Scar of the group. You know, Scar off of the Lion King. You know, just one that's an outcast that, I don't know. I guess I confused them with Mufasa earlier, but yeah, that's who I was talking about. Scar.
Yeah, Scar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's got to be some good deer sheds back there, and look at all those pines. Man, that's some beautiful country.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a road that actually goes over there, the forestry road. It's been a long time since I've been back on it.
Yeah.
A lot of pines over there in this area.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you know, you may have one that's a juvenile that's an outcast, may have something wrong with it, or they just don't like the way he acts, or you know, give him away more and more, so they outcast him. Well, he gets you know, the bad boy of the group and takes his own lead.
I think it's possible to find a dead Sasquatch. You know, without having to kill one, I think it's possible to come up on a dead one. They say, you know, they don't leave their own kind behind, but it's hard to say, you know, if one just got lost and maybe got struck by lightning or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that they bury their own and everything. But like a deer carcass, it doesn't last very long out in the wild.
No.
This ring a bell?
Yeah. This is where we were at last time.
Yep.
So we weren't too far off, huh?
Nope.
So a lot of people go back roading out here, huh?
Yeah.
Seeing all the beer cans. Even the power line strip goes through there too.
Yep. Wow, we got a lot of rain.
Yeah. Got a little swampy area going on back here. Oh, did you see that hawk? Hang on, stop. You go back a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go in reverse. Oh, don't fly off. I'll try to get right in front of him. Right about it. Up. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, I never got to get zoomed in. He knew it was up. You can hear him back there, though.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That was neat. That was a good see.
Yeah. Pretty camouflage.
Yeah.